Hello, everyone, and welcome back if you've been here before. But if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. But if you are new here, if you subscribe to the channel today, you will be entered into my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which we are, I think, only 100 subscribers away from reaching that. So thank you to everyone who has supported me along this journey, and I'm super, super excited to give all of those things away. And since we're so close, I'll probably add a couple of new exciting things just to up the stakes. But let's jump right into it because we truly do have a lot happening in today's video. I am decluttering, reorganizing, and deep cleaning my pantry. It desperately needed it. Like, it was all over the place. I started by, checking all the dates on the food, throwing out what was expired, pulling everything out, vacuuming, and wiping down at least the top portion here. I did vacuum out the snack drawer, but the bottom portion of this pantry, I did not pull everything out. So maybe I'll do that next week, but to be honest with you, like, I was exhausted and that pantry is huge. So I definitely didn't want to pull everything out unless, it really needed it. Like, it didn't look like it was too bad. So I kind of just let it be. And, when I feel like it's time, then I will definitely have to just buckle down and pull everything out. I also still need to organize and declutter the entire other side of my pantry on the in the kitchen. So definitely will be in next week's video because I definitely have to tackle it. Like, I can barely even open the cabinets at this point. Like, if you know, you know. But let me not get too long-winded and let you guys enjoy some music while I tackle this disgusting pantry. So if there is one thing I hate, it's throwing away food. Um, And I hate that it happens, but unfortunately it does happen. And I try, but like, let's be honest, these pantries are so deep. It's part of the reason why I hate them so much is that like things just really do get thrown in the back and completely forgotten about. Like, so much cereal got thrown away. Like, that was ridiculous. Like, there's so many things that I could have donated, like that someone else would have probably eaten a lot faster than we could. See, but the problem is we buy from BJ's and it's cheaper to buy it in bulk than it is to buy it in a small portion from a regular grocery store. So it doesn't make sense to buy in a smaller portion when you can, save money. Like, it's literally cheaper to buy it in a bulk. And it's so sad because sometimes we do like continuously eat those things, but like like they go expired too fast for us to consume, like, so quickly. Like, I just wish that they could sell it in bulk, but like have it not go bad so fast. But at the same time, like, you can't have, your cake and eat it too, because in order to keep food, to not go bad for such a long period of time, like, they're probably gonna have to have preservatives in it and whatnot. So I don't know. You know what I mean? I just wish that we could figure out a way to reduce waste, and I don't know, maybe I would feel good just even donating it to somebody in need, or rather than just throwing it in the garbage. Like, I definitely should get better with that, like checking the dates, and like if I feel like we're not going to eat it and it's going to expire, like, in like 3 weeks or something, like, I'll donate it to somebody that'll actually eat it. I think that will be my solution. It's just actually being able to stick to that is what is going to be my problem for sure. So we're really not doing anything too fancy, too special out here in the living room and dining room. Like, we're just doing the basics of cleaning up the toys, folding things, vacuuming, wiping down, mopping. And I wish I could say that I didn't do this every single night, but I try as hard as I can to do this every single night. And I do at least pick up the toys and, tidy up. Like, I don't always mop the floors, I don't always do the dishes, and that's totally okay. Like, my mental health is way more important than having a clean sink in the morning, especially because I have ADHD. If you are new here, I am a neurodivergent, and so is my son. He is autistic. So that's tons of fun. We have a full house of neurodivergents, and it can get a little crazy in this house sometimes. So join the journey here. There is constant messes and noises and sensory overload and yada yada yada, like it never ends around here. And so feel free to join along. That's just something I wanted to mention. If you are new here, I am also 26 years old. My name is Koreena. I am a stay-at-home mom. Well, am I a stay-at-home mom? I don't know, because I do help my husband with the restaurant now since Remy is in ABA 5 days a week. So I do help out there like literally 7 days a week. I go there and clean the restaurant every single day. Um, that is super exhausting, by the way. I am just like recently doing that every single day of the week. Hopefully, we can find someone to do it half the week, and then the other half, I don't mind doing it. But every single day is just getting a little tiring, especially because I still have the whole household to run. I still, run Remy around. I'm still trying to do, my YouTube as well as like I go to the gym 6 days a week, and that has definitely been getting put on the back burner because of having to go there 7 days a week, and I really, really don't like that. I definitely am fully committed to going to the gym like all the time. And here's me just having a little fun dance party because why not? And oh my God, there was a bug. Does anyone know what kind of bug this is? I think it was just like a different form of a stink bug, but I'm not sure. So let's talk some of the cleaners that I've used already throughout the video. The main ones that I use are JAWS, and JAWS stands for Just Add Water System. And I absolutely love JAWS because they are reusable bottles, and well, the main reason is they're non-toxic. And I love me a non-toxic cleaner any day of the week, but not only that it is not like it's not non-toxic, like it is non-toxic, but like it actually works. You know what I mean? Like I've had non-toxic products before that were like all hyped up. They're like, woohoo, use this. It's natural. It's this, it's that, but it doesn't work. So why waste your money? You know what I mean? And Jaws also, their pods are child safe. Their bottles, they save plastic because you reuse the bottles and you just buy the little pods, which actually are cheaper than buying like a brand new bottle of cleaner at like the grocery store or something. So you're saving money, you're saving plastic, there's no chemicals, like bing bong boom. It's a win-win-win in my opinion, but I guess you will have to try it for yourself to find out. I am not sponsored or affiliated with Jaws at all. I just genuinely love their products. Now, would I be, against it in the future being sponsored by them? Absolutely not. But, speaking it into existence, manifesting, because that's what you have to do. I would love to be sponsored by them in the future. But as of right now, I am not. I will still always talk and rave about their products because I truly do love them and I love like their mission, you know what I mean? Um but yeah, I also do love Bissell products. I am not gonna lie, I do love me a Bissell product, like their floor cleaners. Love, 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 love them so much, especially the multi-purpose cleaner. Like if you have a wet dry vac, like a Bissell wet dry vac, highly recommend the multi-purpose solution over any of the other solutions because personally I feel like it works the best, and also it smells amazing if you get like the Febreze one. Love that. So definitely try that out. actually quite curious to know, like, how do you guys clean your makeup brushes? Well, I guess this applies to both men and women because some men do wear makeup nowadays. Um, how do you clean your makeup brushes? Like, how do you clean your beauty blenders? Like, what's your process? Like, what do you use? I personally, I use Dawn dish soap, like, straight up. And yes, this is a brand new clean sponge. If you didn't see me take it out of the plastic before, I would never use, like, a used sponge. That's disgusting. But yeah, I do that. I let them air dry, and then I put them into a UV sanitizer and dryer, and I completely, like, eliminate any bacteria or germs that could be on the brushes or on the tools. Like, that's my process. Like, I scrub them with Dawn dish soap, and the beauty blenders, like, I kind of do like a like squishing method with them in a bowl. You'll see later on here in a minute. That's how I clean them, and I keep doing that until, like, the water is crystal clear after me squeezing the beauty blenders, like, intensely. And then, I will let them run under warm water for a couple of minutes, like, in the bowl, and then squeeze them out and put them into the UV sanitizer and dryer, which is called the Wabi, by the way. You can use it for all kinds of things, baby bottles, iPads, cell phones, you name it. Obviously, you don't want to dry your iPads and your cell phones. I'm just putting that out there because I've literally had somebody say, "Well, why would you want to dry your iPad?" Obviously, you're not using it to dry your iPad, you're using it to sanitize your iPad. Like, there's a couple of different settings. So, just so I don't get another person saying that to me, you can just use the UV sanitizer light, which is super helpful for anything and everything in your house. Like, it's truly the best way to kill bacteria.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Well, the vacuum I'm using here is my Dyson V11 outsize vacuum. I use this all the time. This is the main vacuum in my house. I do have a couple of different vacuums that I have tested out from different price ranges and things like that, but my Dyson V11 outsize will always be my top contender. I love her. She loves me, and she also loves dirt because she works well. She's also my most expensive vacuum, so I do want to definitely mention that. Like, she is definitely like a more high-end budget vacuum compared to some of the other ones that I've shown. Now, trust me, I get it. Like, money is tight and you still want a good vacuum. Like, just reach out to me over on Instagram. I can definitely like give you a good recommendation. Like, not all vacuums are created equal and not all households are created equal. So, like, this vacuum might not work for you. Like, if all you have in your house is like thick, fluffy carpet, like, it might not be the best option for you. You know what I mean? Um, I have all hardwood and area rugs throughout my house, so this is a fantastic option for me. If you have full carpet throughout your house, and depending on what kind of carpet you have, you might need a more powerful vacuum. You might need like a corded vacuum. You know what I mean? As much as I love this vacuum and as powerful as it is, a corded vacuum will always be more powerful. Why? Because it is corded, it is getting a direct power source. Um, it's like being live fed power. I don't know if that makes sense, but so always reach out to me. I would be happy to help um, finding you the right vacuum. But moving on, we are potty training. I am starting potty training. Now, nobody told me how hard potty training was going to be. But also no one mentioned to me how hard potty training a partially verbal autistic toddler at that. Now, I'm eating my words when I said potty training is going to be easy. I was kidding myself for sure. I am dying over here, guys. As I'm doing this voiceover, I am sitting in my truck in the laundry mat parking lot because I don't have a washer and dryer in my house, and I've been coming here almost every single night since we've started potty training. Now, he's definitely improved with the help of our ABA therapists, and just kind of keeping the communication open throughout everybody who participates in his life, trying to keep everything very consistent. Also, visual schedules. I've posted them in the areas where he'll be like using the toilet. And we've also introduced the reward system. Now, I always said before I knew what I was getting into with potty training a autistic toddler that's only partially verbal, I always said that I was never going to use the reward system because it creates like a bad habit of thinking that you get something every time you do something. And that's not the case later in life. But let's be realistic here. I am going for the small wins. Like, I don't care if he gets a cookie every single time he goes pee on that potty. I don't care if he goes pee just so he can have a cookie. Honestly, like, that's how I am as a special needs parent. Like, things just hit differently, and the small wins are so much larger for special needs parents. Like, in my opinion, I'm not saying, like, I'm not comparing like my struggles with yours in parenthood and potty training, but man, oh man, I am getting a run for my money for sure. Like, this is like the hardest thing I have ever done personally, like, compared to everything else in my life. The Everything else was a breeze compared to trying to potty train a partially verbal autistic toddler. Like, So basically, what I'm doing here is I am organizing and labeling all of the clothes that I'll be sending to school with him because he's in school 5 days a week for 6 hours a day. And so he's with therapists throughout the day, and they are helping me with the potty training transition. So I really like to label all of his clothes because there's a lot of kids, you know what I mean? And things get lost sometimes. So if something gets sent home to the wrong family, like they'll eventually figure out like that it doesn't belong to their child and return it. Um, hopefully. And so that's exactly what I'm doing here. So I'll have the clothing stamp linked down below. It's from Amazon. You have to customize it to your own child's name or whatnot, but it is washable ink. It does like stay on the clothing for multiple washes, but eventually it will go away after I think 30 washes or something, like the name disappears completely. So, if you ever want to reuse these clothes for another child, like you don't have to worry about their name being on it. But moving on, I just wanted to show you this really cool massager that All Joy sent to me to do a quick review, and I can honestly say I love it. It takes about 2 hours to charge before you can use it, but truly it was very, very satisfying to use. I used it on my neck and my shoulder. I actually used it on my leg area because I have a very tense muscle there from working out. And honestly, I really do love it. It has a heating setting, it has all different kinds of settings, and I truly do enjoy it. I do have a discount code for it. I will link it down below if you're interested in purchasing this. I do have, a little discount that you can have. So thanks again, All Joy, for sending this to me to do a quick little review. It definitely was comfortable and it's definitely made like a difference in my shoulder area, like right there where if you work out like where the barbell sits, I get very tense right there in that neck muscle. So that definitely has helped. I've been using it after the gym. Um, I don't know, for the last week or so before I actually put it on camera, and I truly do enjoy it. So, yeah. But as always, we are nearing the end of this video here, so thank you all so, so much for coming, and thank you all for the ones that keep coming. I truly do appreciate each and every single one of you, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Love ya. Bye!